How do you do it?
Gentlemen, welcome to Balmoral on the first day of the season. I hope it's going to be a good one. I have a few words I just want to say before we get bowling. First of all, we'll have a reflection on last year. Last year, the A team came, I think it was 4th in the league, and the B team, we survived, but only just on the last day. We didn't win any cups. You can say to yourself, was it satisfactory? Well, it depends on your perspective. I suppose for the B team it was, for the A team a little disappointing. This year we're going to set our goals a little bit higher. And what do I mean by that? I mean we want silverware this year. We want to win things. Now you may say, well, we haven't got any new members. How can we do that? Well, we can do it. And I'll tell you how we can do it. There's two words: dedication and competition. We'll talk about dedication. Now, nearly every bowler thinks he's a better bowler than other bowlers think he is. I'll be talking about that later on. But I tell you one thing, there is not one bowler in this club that can't be a better bowler. It takes dedication, as Roy Castle would say. I'll give you an illustration. We put out 32 players every Saturday here on the A team and the B team. On a Friday night, we'll have rinks night. How many do we get? Maybe get 20. That includes a few bets. We're going to have to raise the bar on that one. We can do better. During the week, you can play on this green free. You go to Bangor, you have to pay for it. And yet you come down, there's one, maybe two playing. This place should be busy during the day by people practicing. Now, there's a lot of people think, well, I'm not a bad bowler. Once I get into it, all I need to do is play on the Saturday. I'll leave my bowls there when I finish and I'll collect them the next Saturday. But that is not the way to do it if you want to do it properly. Now, I'm going to tell you a wee story that illustrates what dedication is all about. I remember Davy McIntyre, my brother Ronnie and me, we were over at Malone Golf Club, and it was the UK Seniors Professional Championship. Gary Player won it. We were in the hospitality tent, and I'll tell you, it was definitely hospitable because it was a free bar. and I can remember Ronnie was full, Davy was paralytic,
like him.
and I was thinly. I'll never forget the classic. When I went to the bar and I said the barman, could I have 3 bush? He said, I'm sorry sir, we've run out of bush. I says, hey, that's okay. He said, would black bush do? I says, hey, you're talking my language. Anyway, that day we were sitting in the company of a golfer. You've probably never heard of him, called Bobby Verby. And he's the brother-in-law of Gary Player. And after the tournament, we were sitting with him and he said, you know, I'll go and see if Gary will come in and join us. Of course, I was all chuffed. I said, hey, this would be great. Gary Player. He came back, he was a bit downcast. He said, Tom, he says, I'm sorry, you're not going to believe this. I said, hey, where is he? He says he's out practicing. He had just won the UK Professional Seniors Championship, and instead of coming in, he was out practicing again. Now that's dedication. The same with Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie O'Sullivan's the most talented snooker player ever lifted a cue. But every day he practices for 3 to 4 hours every day. You can't do it on talent alone. You need to put the effort in. You get out of it what you put into it. Now, in terms of competition, this is the other aspect I want to highlight. Every successful team needs to be competitive. And by competitive, I don't mean just against your opponents. I want you to be competitive on the rink. Be the best player on your own rink. Try and be the best. And every rink should try and be the best rink on the green. Get the highest number of points on the board, because you never know when one of the other rinks will take a tumble and you'll need those points. So be competitive against your own players and against your opponents. The other thing I would say is, play every bowl with concentration and commitment. Now going back to golf, Jack Nicklaus once said, hold on Albert, excuse me, don't be rude.
Albert, don't be swearing there, Albert.
Jack Nicklaus, it's nearly finished. Jack Nicklaus said whenever he practices, he plays every shot as if he's playing the 18th hole at Augusta National. So that's the way to do it. Concentrate on every ball. And the next thing is enter competitions. Play in the club competitions, enter the veterans competitions if you're eligible, and enter the NIBA ones. It'll sharpen you up. It's good to have B team players playing against A team players. It puts the wind up them, and it's a great glow if you can get a result. And you can get a result, because even me, a couple of years ago, I won 2 in 1 season, so it's there for you. Okay, finally, the selection committee. A word to the selection committee. It's a crucial role that they play in instilling competition. You have to be bold, reward commitment, don't go on reputation. Every player should know that if they don't produce the goods, their position on the rink and the place on the team is not guaranteed. You may not make many friends, but if you want to make friends, I would suggest you join a dating agency. Okay, and that's it. One last word. As we begin the new season and our quest for glory begins, there's only one question remains unanswered. Can we do it? In the words of the immortal Bob the Builder, yes, we can.
Well done, John.
Well done.